Today I'll be showing you how to make really good French toast. The first step is you have to gather all your ingredients. All the ingredients are eggs, butter, cinnamon, vanilla, syrup, and Arnold brick oven bread. Step 2 is to get a bowl and mix your eggs, vanilla, cinnamon, and milk together. I'll be right back and I'm going to mix them up. I already poured the eggs into a big bowl, not that little bowl. For the best results, you should mix it with a fork to get it all and mixed up. Now I'm going to pour the milk into it, and it's going to look weird. And you got to mix every ingredient together while you're going in. So I've already measured how much vanilla you have to put in, and it's 1 teaspoon for each 2 slices. You have to pour it in, then you have to mix it. After the vanilla, we're going to put in cinnamon. Make sure you put in a lot, because that's what makes it taste great. You gotta put in a lot and mix it around. Step 3 is to preheat the pan, but I have a griddle, so I'm going to use that. Step 4. Now it is time to put the bread into your mixture. So what you have to do is you have to place it in, and then you just have to take your fork and just move it around, and then what you have to do is take your fork and then flip it over, and then you just put it on there, and then you'll notice that on this side there's only a little cinnamon, and you want to have a lot of cinnamon because that's what makes it taste good. So what you do is you take your cinnamon and you just sprinkle a little on the open pieces, and then you're gonna then you'll dip it in a little to get it real good in. Okay, step 5 is to move the piece of bread onto the pan. But first, you have to get your stick of butter and just cut a little bit off like that, and just rub it around, and don't get it burned. Gotta move it around a lot so it's everywhere. Now, we're going to move the piece of butter, the bread. So what you got to do is you got to get a spatula, and you got to just do that. And once a few minutes, 5 minutes, you're gonna have to flip your piece of bread over like I do here. While this is cooking, we're gonna make hot syrup with syrup and butter. So what you need to do is you're gonna get your syrup. You're just gonna pour a lot of it in there, And then you're going to cut 4 slices of butter, just like here, just like I have here. And then you're going to take them, just plop them in there. and we're going to put it in the microwave for 45 seconds. Flip these. So I'm going to start with the back because this one's first and it's probably already cooked. And we have to flip them over. Perfect. Should be just like that. I'll flip this one too because it's one of the first ones. And when you eat them, you're going to notice that there's a little, when you eat them, you're going to notice that there's a little bit of egg in it. I didn't mention this in the beginning, but it's important to use the Arnold's brick oven bread because it is nice and hard and it won't fall apart. If it looks a little eggy, you might want to flip it over. Like this one is a little eggy, so I'm going to flip it over one more time just so I can get it nice and thick. And the egg is the protein part, so just gotta, and make sure you have adult supervision when you're doing this. We just got the syrup out of the oven for 45 seconds. Now we're just gonna stir it a little bit, like a little, and then we have to put it in the oven for another 45 seconds so the butter melts all the way. So I just have taken the syrup out of the microwave and it melted all the butter. So that is really good. So now, fun parts, take them off the grill. So you may want to start on the bottom and work your way up because that's just easy. And you have to do this careful so they don't tip over. Now it's time to enjoy. Now that we have everything done, now it's time to enjoy our French toast. So what you want to do is you just want to put a couple things of syrup on. And then you're just going to take a fork and you're going to just spread it around. Then cut into it. And eat it. Good. Yummy.